It starts with a whisper. A friend mentions a stock that's guaranteed to pop. You see a news headline about a new crypto coin that's up 1,000%. Suddenly it's everywhere. Everyone seems to be getting in on it. Everyone seems to be getting rich. And a cold, panicked thought creeps into your mind. Am I the only one missing out? That feeling, that urgent, irrational, almost painful need to jump on the bandwagon is one of the most powerful forces in human behavior. It's not just a feeling, it's a deep-seated survival instinct. And in the world of modern finance, this instinct is being used to hijack your rational brain and drain your portfolio. Welcome to Thrive with Tima. Today, we are putting a name to the anxiety that ruins investors. FOMO, the fear of missing out. FOMO feels like a modern, social media-fueled problem, but its roots are as ancient as our species. To survive, our ancestors had to be acutely aware of what the rest of the tribe was doing. If everyone suddenly started running, you didn't stop to analyze the situation. You ran too. This instinct to follow the crowd is a cognitive shortcut called social proof. Your brain's logic is simple. If everyone is doing it, it must be the right thing to do. When you see a stock or a trend gaining massive hype, this ancient programming kicks in. Your amygdala, which is the brain's emotional alarm center, goes into overdrive. It registers the possibility of being left behind as a threat to your social standing and, by extension, your survival. This emotional surge completely bypasses your prefrontal cortex, the calm, irrational CEO of your brain. To make matters worse, this emotional alarm is supercharged by dopamine. Just like we discussed in episode 12, the anticipation of a potential massive reward, which is like the fantasy of getting rich quick with everyone else, triggers a huge dopamine rush. The combination is brutally effective. Your emotional brain is screaming, "Danger! You're being left behind!" while your reward system is screaming, "Glory! Get in on this now!" Your rational mind doesn't stand a chance. When your portfolio is being managed by a panicked caveman brain, the results are predictably catastrophic. First, and most obviously, FOMO makes you buy high and sell low. You hear about an investment only after it has already seen massive gains and the hype is at its peak. Your amygdala screams at you to get in before it's too late, so you buy at an inflated price, just as the early smart money investors are beginning to sell. Then, when the hype inevitably dies down and the price corrects, that same panic-driven brain tells you to sell to cut your losses. You've just executed the perfect wealth-destroying trade. Second, it completely destroys due diligence. A FOMO-driven brain has no time for fundamentals. It doesn't want to read a white paper, analyze a balance sheet, or understand the business model. It only asks one question. Is it going up? This leads you to invest in things you don't understand, making you vulnerable to scams, speculative bubbles, and fundamentally worthless assets. Finally, it creates a portfolio built on anxiety. A portfolio driven by FOMO is not a coherent strategy. It's a chaotic collection of uncorrelated, high-risk gambles. It leaves you constantly stressed, checking prices, and vulnerable to every headline and social media post, turning investing from a tool for building wealth into a source of perpetual anxiety. Now, here's the thing. You cannot eliminate the instinct of FOMO, but you can build systems to manage it. You can give your rational prefrontal cortex a fighting chance. Here are 3 neuro-hacks to do just that. Tool number 1, the hype litmus test. Before you even consider investing in something everyone is talking about, you must run it through a predefined checklist. Your list should include questions like, number 1, can I explain what this company or asset does and how it makes money in 30 seconds? Number 2, am I hearing about this from a credible financial analyst or from social media influencers? Number 3, would I still be excited about this if the price had been flat for the last 6 months? Forcing yourself to answer these questions and writing short circuits the emotional amygdala response and engages your analytical brain. If you can't answer them clearly, you can't invest. Tool number 2, create an anti-FOMO information diet. Your FOMO is only as strong as the information you feed it. Unfollow the hype accounts. Mute the trigger words on social media. Turn off the constant price alerts. Instead, consciously curate a small number of high-quality, long-form, data-driven sources. By controlling the input, you control the emotional output. You're creating an environment where your rational brain can thrive, free from the constant noise of the crowd. And tool number 3, write your investment policy statement. This is the ultimate commitment device. An investment policy statement, or the IPS, is a short written document that defines your goals, your risk tolerance, and your strategy. It outlines what you will and will not invest in before FOMO strikes. For example, I will only invest in broad market index funds and will not allocate more than 5% of my portfolio to individual stocks. When the next hype train comes along, your decision is already made. You don't ask, should I invest? You ask, does this fit my written policy? The answer is almost always no. It's your personal constitution and it's non-negotiable. The roar of the crowd is deafening. The fear of being left behind is real and powerful. But the greatest fortunes are not made by chasing the herd. They are made by those with the discipline to follow a plan, even when it feels boring, especially when it feels boring. Your brain's ancient software is no match for a modern, written down plan. If this episode gave you the clarity to resist the next wave of hype, do your friends a favor and share it with them. And be sure to subscribe for more insights and put you back in control. Thank you for joining me on Thrive with Tima. Now go write down your rules. Love you, mean it, Tima.